Welcome to The Edit with your host, Vivian Cole. Brought to you by Vogue Media Agency, the podcast where branding, visibility, and influence are curated with intention. Each week, we cut through the noise to explore strategy, storytelling, and what it really takes to build a brand that's seen, heard, and remembered.
Welcome back to The Edit. I'm Vivian Cole, and today we're editing something foundational. Not content, not branding, not visibility. We're editing mindset, specifically the CEO mindset. Because before a brand ever looks elevated on the outside, it has to be led differently on the inside. Here's the truth. Successful brands do not operate reactively. They don't chase every trend. They don't respond to every notification. They don't build based on urgency alone. They lead with vision. And vision changes everything. CEO thinking requires distance. Distance from the noise. Distance from constant execution. Distance from reaction. It means zooming out. It means asking better questions, not faster ones. It means making decisions based on where you're going, not just where you've been. Most brands stay stuck because they're making future decisions with past logic. But growth requires a new lens. Let's talk about a common trap. Being busy. Busy feels productive, but it often isn't. You can be fully booked, fully scheduled, and fully exhausted, and still be misaligned. Movement does not equal momentum. CEO mindset is about direction, not activity. And direction requires intention. Here's the shift. As a CEO, your job is not to do everything. Your job is to decide what matters, where your time goes, where your energy goes, where your focus goes, because whatever you consistently give attention to becomes your brand. The CEO edit is not about adding more, it's about removing what no longer serves the vision. Let's slow this down. Ask yourself this: am I building the brand I have, or the brand I want to become? There's a difference. One is maintenance, the other is leadership. CEO thinking means acting in alignment with the future version of your brand before everything looks ready. That requires discipline. Discipline to say no to distractions. Discipline to stop doing things just because they worked before. Discipline to let go of tasks that keep you busy, but not strategic. Growth requires release. Now let's talk about decision-making. Reactive brands ask, what do I need to do right now? CEO-led brands ask, what does this decision signal about who we are becoming? Every decision sends a message to your audience, your team, and yourself. Your pricing, your partnerships, your positioning, your presence. All of it communicates leadership, or lack of it. Leadership is clarity in action. Here's a powerful reframe. Every yes you give is also a no to something else. CEO mindset means choosing intentionally. Not everything deserves your time. Not everyone deserves access. Not every opportunity aligns with your future. And that's not ego, it's strategy. Now, here's your reflection moment. I want you to really sit with this. If your brand were 5 times larger than it is today, what would you stop doing immediately? What meetings would disappear? What tasks would no longer be yours? What habits would no longer make sense? That answer is not hypothetical. That answer is your edit. Because the work you're holding onto today may be the very thing slowing your growth. CEO mindset also means trusting yourself, trusting your vision, trusting your instincts, trusting that you don't need to explain every decision to everyone. Leadership is not consensus, it's direction, and direction builds confidence. Here's the final edit. You don't grow into leadership by waiting. You lead your way into growth. Start making decisions today as the CEO your future brand requires, because mindset scales before revenue does. You've been listening to The Edit with Vivian Cole. This episode is brought to you by Vogue Media Agency. To lead with clarity, strategy, and intention, and to build the brand you're becoming, Visit voguemedia.us until next time. Edit like a CEO.
Thanks for listening to The Edit with Vivian Cole, brought to you by Vogue Media Agency. Be sure to subscribe for more insights, share this episode with your network, and join us next week for another conversation on building brands with clarity, confidence, and impact. Visit voguemedia.us.
Vogue Media Agency offers comprehensive services to help small to medium-sized businesses, faith-based and nonprofit organizations, content creators, and entrepreneurs establish and grow their online presence. Focusing on website design, landing pages, social media management, podcast training, branding, weblog creation, and public relations, Vogue Media Agency provides a convenient one-stop solution for clients looking to elevate their digital footprint. What sets us apart is our personalized service and niche expertise. We are your marketing consultants. Contact us today.
To contact Vogue Media Agency, call 212-470-2730 or visit voguemedia.us.